comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I just got back from a gig. I'm a little bit wired. I had a coffee and the adrenaline from the gig is still seeping through my veins. You can't control that. You get fucking like a little bit of an adrenaline dump no matter what. And you just feel like eating. You don't feel like sleeping. You just fucking a little bit buzzy. Also, I think I'm enjoying doing stand-up comedy again. Like I did a gig tonight and it was just not like I enjoyed being on stage. I always enjoy being on stage, to be fair. Even when it's going bad, I still like being up there. But it just hasn't felt right in a long time. And now I'm starting to enjoy it again. I'm liking piecing together this new set that I've got. I'm feeling more comfortable in the material so I can fuck around with it a little bit more. I'm adding bits. I'm doing a little bit more physical stuff with it. It's starting to get the same flow as the material, like my tried and tested material. Like at the start, it was just ideas and like a punchline, and I wasn't confident in the punchlines. And then they worked a couple of times, but you're still not 100% confident in it. So you're waiting to say the punchline to see the reaction. This happens for like maybe 6, 7, 8 gigs using that particular punchline. And then once it's worked enough times, then like you become secure in it and you can add some flow to it. So you're not anticipating the punchline. You're not fucking like thinking about it coming up. You're almost like with some of my bits, I know it's coming up and I'm like, all right, this is going to work. This will hit in this particular way. And then I'll fucking just put the foot down a little bit on the next one. Like I'm not thinking about any of this, to be honest with you. I didn't even think about anything for even 1 second before I hopped on stage tonight. I didn't even think about anything. The only thing I was thinking about is, I hope the people don't show up so I can just go home and sleep. That's what I was thinking about. But they did show up and I was like, all right, that's sweet. But I'm enjoying it. I also don't care either. Which is a very liberating thing. It's good for a comedian not to care. It's the opposite to anything else. If you care in comedy, you're fucked. You are so fucked if you care at all. But I think my dip in enthusiasm for comedy, or let's say my hatred, or it's more like the reason why I despised it so much was probably my own fault. It's also the fault of every other comedian that's released a special in the last 5 years because they all fucking suck dick and I just can't watch comedy anymore. With the exception of a couple like Joe List, his have been pretty good. Shane Gillis has been pretty good. Louis' one was pretty good. I'm really enjoying Rory Scovel though. He's not a guy that you would think I would like, but I love what he's doing on stage. Like he's so free. He's really challenging himself. He really pushes the boundaries. It's funny because he would have to be, in my mind, he's either like the top 1 or 2 comedians in the world right now. He'll bomb too, but he will absolutely light the joint up. So he really challenges himself and pushes the art form a little bit. No, he does. He's really great. And then you see like an Andrew Schultz or like a Bert Kreischer. Bert Kreischer takes his t-shirt off. That's his main bit. Andrew Schultz does like, ooh, I'm naughty, I just said that jokes. He's the Gordon Gekko of comedy. Anyway, fucking Andrew Schultz is selling out fucking stadiums, and I saw Rory Scovel in Wisconsin or something doing a video begging people to buy tickets to a show, which was in a little comedy club. It's fucking insane. Like, Rory Scovel's a very successful comedian, let's not get this wrong. But I feel like he should be the one selling out stadiums, but it's not the same thing. Selling out stadiums is not equivalent to being a great comedian. There's no correlation there. Anyway, I feel like it was my own fault because I wasn't challenging myself. I wasn't pushing myself to do new material. And when you're not doing that, you just stagnate, then you get over it, then you get bitter, and then you just feel unchallenged, and you just become a dirty pond that just hasn't fucking had any new like just stagnant water, not a river flowing. I'm not saying I'm a river flowing either at the moment, but I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying being a comedian again. It's probably got something to do with work as well. Anyway, it's late now and I do have to get back to work in about 5.5 hours. So fucking that'll do it for tonight, and I'll see ya the fuck later.